This is trouble ticket Google form. Trouble ticket can be raised by anyone to get their issue resolved from different departments. Trouble ticket raiser needs to select trouble ticket raiser as the option and click next. Then he needs to write a brief description about the problem and choose his or her name and email ID. Name and then email ID. And then he needs to choose the problem solver name by whom problem needs to get resolved and also select his or her email ID. And then you need to write issue in detail. And then he also needs to choose planned date of resolution, that is the date by when I want my problem to be resolved. Let's say I want it to be resolved by tomorrow. And then need to click submit. After trouble ticket raiser submits a form, an email will flow to problem solver's inbox. Let's go to inbox. So this is the mail that is received. Learn to create trouble ticket form. This is the subject which we had mentioned. This mail will share all the information, that is issue in detail. This is what we had mentioned in the form. Need to learn how to create trouble ticket Google form. Planned date of resolution. And this will also share the link on clicking which the problem solver needs to close the form. Once the work is completed or the task is completed, problem solver needs to come back on this same email ID and click on this link. After problem solver clicks on the link, this form will automatically get open. Then he needs to choose problem solver for TT, that is trouble ticket, and click next. And then he needs to choose actual date of resolution given, which is today, and mention the resolution details. He can also put any image or file by attaching it by clicking add file. Can select files from drive or desktop or anywhere from the system and select submit it. Then you need to click submit. Once the problem solver submits the form, again an email will flow to Trouble Tickets Raiser email ID, which will have complete details of resolution. Let's go to this email ID also. This is the mail that we had raised, trouble ticket. We have received this email. This was our subject, learn to create trouble ticket form. And this mentions the information which our problem solver had mentioned. Resolution details, information share, actual date of resolution. Now, problem solver needs to click on this link to close the form, and in case the problem solver has submitted any image or any document, This link would also have been available. Then you need to click on this link to submit the form. Then you need to choose Razor response and click next. If the trouble ticket raiser is satisfied by the response given by the problem solver, he needs to choose yes, or he can also choose no. Close date, this is again today, and remarks can be mentioned anything. And click submit. Now the trouble ticket which was raised is closed.